Hi, I am Cynthia Sears. I am a professor in the Department of Medicine and the Division of Infectious Diseases. I have been part of the faculty here in the Infectious Diseases Division at Johns Hopkins for 32 years, soon to be 33 years. I am a physician scientist, and I'll just tell you a little bit about what I do. I joined the faculty in 1988, and I am interested in how bacteria impact the gut. So I've long studied how particular bacteria may contribute to infectious diarrhea, colitis, and most recently, colon cancer. And our work has expanded to better understand how communities of bacteria in the microbiome may be influencing colon cancer, because a particular organism we worked with called enterotoxigenic Bacteroides fragilis makes a particular toxin that is pro-carcinogenic in the colon. My experiences over time have been pretty broad-based. I've worked obviously in a laboratory here at Hopkins, but I've also do translational research, and I have worked abroad. So I've had a great opportunity to do different types of research in the field of infectious diseases. Now, I am also the former program director of the fellowship program, a position I held for about 15 years, from the 1990s to about 2005. And so I've had a long opportunity to look at the development and changes in the fellowship program. So one of the enduring legacies of my time as fellowship director is what we call our research review committees. So, you know, our program is designed to make you an expert in clinical medicine through a busy first year of clinical time. But then there are 2 years of dedicated research. In which you select a mentor, most often in the Division of Infectious Diseases, but really the university is your playground. You can choose a mentor in a different department or a different part of the university, although we always couple that with a mentor within the ID division. And during the time I was program director, I was trying to figure out the best way to help fellows develop their research and monitor their research. And what I ultimately landed on through a little trial and error was the idea that we would bring a group of faculty who represent different scientific fields together about every 6 months. And each of the fellows would come and review with us their research, but also review with us how they wanted their career to develop. These meetings evolve in that initially people are just trying to figure out what they want to do. And so we listen and we try to help them find the right resources here at Hopkins. And then we continue those meetings every 6 months, and there's a real evolution during the time of fellowship, from getting your feet wet, finding the right question, finding the right mentor, to completing your research and really starting to become an independent investigator. And that group of people is always available to the fellows for mentoring outside of their primary mentor. At the end of these meetings, we send letters to each of the fellows and their mentor to review the discussion and to provide an ongoing memory of all the discussions about the research. This program has continually evolved. It was a phenomenon I noticed when I was director, and has only continued since then with each of the subsequent directors to the current directors, Michael Melia and Natasha Chida, as well as the leaders of our T32 grant, Sarah Cosgrove and Joel Blankson. And that is that any good program reevaluates itself every year and evolves. There are always things that can be improved, and this program takes very seriously the process of evaluation and trying to make those changes that will further enhance fellowship training and the possibility, creating the possibility that each of our fellows will become an independent investigator or pursue the career path that is most important to them. I wanted to say a little bit about my view of the division. We're a big division. We have about 70 faculty, and we cover a wide range of research topics. And so whether you're interested in clinical science, epidemiology, global health, public health, translational basic research, you can find a home here because all of those disciplines are represented by our faculty. We have a lot of sponsored research here, a lot of experience in writing grants and getting grants, and so these are all experiences that we share with the fellows and help them to develop those skill sets. I've been here a long time. I had opportunities to go elsewhere to do leadership, but this environment is so conducive to getting your work done. There's the scientific aspects, but there's also the personal aspects. We have a great group of faculty. It's a very dynamic group. It's a very friendly group. And so this has always been a very comfortable spot for me to be able to be successful. As you can see from my background, I'm a proponent of the Infectious Diseases Society of America, which is your, I hope to be your professional society. I was fortunate enough to be president of the society last year, and now I'm the current past president. I urge all of our fellows to get involved in IDSA. There are many opportunities to contribute to our field beyond our own institutions, and for me, getting involved with the IDSA really opened the scope of what I could learn about the field of ID and the opportunities I got to contribute to the field of infectious diseases. I wanted to share with you some of my experiences here at Hopkins. I've obviously had a long and happy career here at Hopkins, and one of the greatest joys is actually watching the fellows come in and develop and become my colleagues. So I hope you'll give our program a serious consideration. And if you have any questions, feel free to send me an email or give me a call. So thank you very much for listening.